Hi, my name is Mackenzie, and today we'll be reading The Lion King. Have any of you guys seen these characters before? Where at? Let's get started. From the smallest ant to the largest elephant, every living thing has a place in the great circle of life. Mufasa's place was king of the lions. Sabria was the queen, and their newborn cub Simba would one day take the place of the father, the Lion King. But on this day little Simba rested in the hands of the wise baboon Rafiki, who sprinkled the cub with dust and welcomed the future king to the great circle of life. Mufasa's brother Scar did not attend the ceremony. He was not happy that Simba was next in line to rule the Pride Lands, for Scar had always wanted to be king. How does Scar look right now? Time passed and Simba grew. Early one morning, Mufasa took him to the top of the Pride Rock. "Simba, look," he said. "Everything the light touches is our kingdom." "Wow," the young lion said. Then he asked, "What about the shadowy place?" "That's beyond our borders. You must never go there, Simba," warned Mufasa. Later, Simba found Scar sunning on a rock. Simba proudly told his uncle, "Someday I'm going to rule the whole kingdom." "Well, everything except the shadowy place. My father said I can't go there." "He's absolutely right," Scar shyly agreed. "An elephant graveyard is no place for a young prince. Only the bravest lions go there." As Scar knew, Simba would want to prove that he was the brave. So he said nothing as Simba hurried off to find his friend Nala and asked her to explore the mysterious land with him. When the friends arrived at the Shadowlands, they discovered an eyrie filled with elephant bones and spurts of steam. "It's so creepy," whispered Nala. Zazu, the king's minister, had been looking for the cubs. When they caught up with them, he warned, "We are too far from the Pride Lands. It is dangerous." But Simba only said, "I laugh in the face of danger." Ha ha ha. The strange laughter belonged to 3 hideous hyenas, who slinked out from an elephant skull. When Zaza told the hyenas he was Mufasa's minister, they realized that Simba was a future king. "He's a king fit for a meal," they snickered. The hyenas chased Simba and Nala until the cubs were trapped. Suddenly a thunderous roar rattled rocks and bones. It was the roar of Mufasa, the Lion King. The frightened hyenas ran away. Have you guys ever seen these animals before? Where at? That evening, Mufasa had a talk with Simba. "I was just trying to be brave like you," protested Simba. Mufasa shook his head. "Being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble." "Dad," Simba asked suddenly, "we'll always be together, right?" Mufasa gazed up at the sparkling heavens. "The great kings of the past will look down on us for those stars. Whenever you feel alone, remember that those kings will always be there to guide you, and so will I." Although Scar was angry with the hyenas for letting Simba survive, he made a bargain with them. If they helped him make king, he could have their run of Pride Lands. So Scar brought Simba to a vast gorge and promised the cub a wonderful surprise if he would just wait on a certain rock. The surprise turned out to be a stampede herd of wildebeest with the hyenas urging the herd on. The earth trembled. Dust choked the air. The wildebeest ran to the gorge, heading straight for Simba. He sought safety in a tree, but the branch bent under his weight. When the stampede had passed and the dust settled, Simba found his father lying lifeless at the foot of a cliff. What Simba did not know was that Scar had pushed his brother off the rock to his doom. "If it weren't for you, the king would still be alive," lied Scar, appearing at Simba's side. "He tried to save me," said the cub, sobbing. "It was an accident. Run away, Simba. Run away and never return." Under the burning desert sun, Simba surely would have died if it had not been for two curious creatures, Timon and Meerkat, and the Pumbaa the fat, friendly warhog. Timon the Pumbaa felt sorry for the helpless cub. They took him to their jungle home and taught him how to live by Timon's philosophy, Hakuna Matata, which means no worries. Then one day, the lioness chased Pumbaa. Simba rushed to protect his friend, but the lioness flipped him on his back, the way Nala used to. Nala, he cried. Simba, the lioness said, I thought you were dead. The friends embraced, then Nala told Simba the sad story of the Pride Lands. That night, the wise old Rafiki found Simba alone. Who are you? Simba asked. The question is, who are you? Asked Rafiki. I'm not sure anymore. You are Mufasa's boy. As Simba stared, he saw his father's face in the water, then heard his father's voice. Simba, look inside yourself. Like you are my son, the one true king, and you must take your place in the circle of life. So Simba set out for the Pride Lands to confront the false king. As Simba approached Pride Rock alone, Scar saw what he thought was a vision. Mufasa, hadn't he killed the Lion King himself? Was this a ghost? No, it was Simba. I'm surprised to see you alive, sneered Scar. I've come back to take my place as king. With an angry snarl, Scar forced Simba to the edge of the cliff. Now Simba knew the truth. All this time he had been innocent. Simba's heart filled with rage, and the strength of 10 lions surged through him. He struggled on the rock, leaped on Scar, and the battle began. Nala bravely led the other lioness against the hyenas. Even Timon the Pumbaa joined the fray. The battle raged until all the hyenas ran from Pride Rock. Simba chased Scar on the top of Pride Rock and concerned him. Scar whimpered, No, please. Run away, Scar. Run away and never return. But then when Simba turned his back, Scar attacked. Quickly the lightning that flashed above Simba and Nala's tip flipped to send Scar flying over the cliff to the hungry hyenas below. So Scar's evil reign ended and Simba took his rightful place as the Lion King. In time, King Simba and Queen Nala had a cub of their own. From the smallest ant to the largest elephant, the beast came near to Pride Rock. There the son of Simba rested in the hands of the wise baboon Rafiki, who sprinkled the cub with dust and welcomed the future king to the great circle of life which never ends. After reading this story, how can you relate to Simba and his great adventures? What should you do when you stand up to someone like Scar? I hope you guys learned a lot. Have a great day.